So much like everyone else, when I go on YouTube, I look at reviews and I check out shoes. So I've seen a lot of reviews and they talk about the Adidas Terrex Agravic SL, all right? And everybody's like raving about them. I'm like, okay, let me order them. So of course I ordered these with my own money. I don't work with any company or anything like that. So these are my opinions on this shoe. So my goal, I ran in Rockefeller State Park Preserve. If anybody knows the area, that's in New York, Pleasantville. It's like gravel trail, easy to run, not technical at all. There are hills, so I knew a section that I would do some hills, and my goal was to do 4 miles in these shoes because whenever I try out a new pair of shoes, I tend not to go over 3 or 4 miles because sometimes you don't know how good or how bad the shoes is until you stop running and the next day. So that's exactly what I did. These have continental grip bottoms. I put them on. I've used the Agravic line for many years. These are the Agravic 3 right over here. All right. Ran in these, love them. I've had the 2, the 1, you know. So I started running on the trail, and right away I felt, wow, these are responsive. Very comfortable shoe. The uppers are great. I'm running comfortable, extremely comfortable. I'm like, this is great. Then I start going up these little hills and I'm noticing that I'm having a little bit of trouble getting up the hills. Now these are hills that I usually run up, so I know the kind of energy that I use to get up these hills, and I found it a little difficult. All right, and then as I went on running, I started noticing a couple of other things. So when I'm running on an uneven trail, and just like trails are uneven, but like a little slanted on one side, started noticing that my feet felt like they were collapsing, like I didn't have balance with these shoes. All right, so I also realized that I was struggling while I was running in these shoes. Like it just felt like I was throwing a lot more effort than what I'm used to doing on the same exact trails. So you know your body, you know how you feel. All right, so I said, okay, let me check out the foam. Maybe the foam is softer. So when I first tried out the foam, I'm like, it's not so bad. But then when I start digging in a little more, and I'm going to show you how soft these shoes are. Now I run in minimalist shoes. So minimalist shoes, zero drop, they twist easy and you understand it. That's what they're built for. And I've run 13 miles in those with no issue. All right. Let me show you something about these shoes. Ready? This is, in my opinion, ridiculous. Look at the heel. It's just totally collapsing on me. No wonder I suffered. Do you know I was sore for 2 days after running in these shoes? Now, this is my opinion. These shoes, for me, they don't work at all. I don't understand how, in my opinion, anyone can run in these shoes and feel that they have any form of support. Even the sides, you see there, even the sides collapse. So when I'm running and I felt like my foot collapsing in the shoe, it was because this foam, in my opinion, has no support. And that's why I was struggling, because when you're going up the hills and the foam, the midsole and everything is collapsing on you, you're just using more energy. That's why soft foam shoes aren't good for big hikes going up hills. They're comfortable, but not for running, you know. And so these are trail running shoes. And in my opinion, I've just to give you an example, I'll show you the other ones, how firm they are. They have total continental rubber bottoms, and the rubber in the bottom is much stiffer than this one. This is a soft. You can see it. Look, see how it's collapsing underneath. So this doesn't do that. This is a firmer shoe, and in my opinion, when you're running, especially technical trails, you do need a firm shoe. So those are my opinions on this shoe. I say for me, these don't work. If you have these shoes, your experience with them, share them below in the comments so other people can see. Maybe these work for you. I'm not a young runner. I'm not light. Maybe a lighter person, these shoes would work. For me, these shoes don't work. I'm about 175 to 180 pounds on a given day. And I've run many miles, and these shoes absolutely don't work for me. All right. Hope you enjoyed that review. I'm going to have more reviews coming on the Garmin 970 watch. Had it for a year. I'll give you my thoughts on that. And that's about it. Enjoy your training, enjoy your race, and enjoy your life. Have a good one.